When this you're so beautiful, Pony. Back was heard, but still.
Hey all, so we are finally doing it. It's a 10 days trip to Kashmir. First we are doing Srinagar and then we'll be going to Leh. So stay tuned.
Where was I? Where was I?
We just landed in Srinagar and the rental car we took has arrived. It's a tour company. So they have sent a Tavera. So here's the car. We just packed all our bags inside the boot and now we are ready to go.
When
So we just arrived at the hotel. So this is called Hotel Regal Palace. So let's go in.
when
So we are waiting for our room to be allotted in some time. So yeah, we are heading to our room. So this is the lobby area. Yes. Let's go in. Here's Parth.
Hello.
So this room has so much of Kashmir feeling with all the red
It's a
stuff.
honeymoon room.
It's a honeymoon room, yeah. We just had our lunch and we are heading to some sightseeings in the city, Srinagar city. So let's see what do we do. Here's Kaya.
Hi. I was trying to climb up.
Okay, come, let's go.
When
So we are at the Chashme Shahi Garden. This is what they call. This place is okay. I didn't like it much. It's too crowded because of the season probably, and also it's like there's nothing much to see apart from the mountain and the garden. I'll just show you around.
Where was I? Where was I?
Best part about it is the mountains, I guess. I love the mountains. I loved the Dal Lake while on the way, but I didn't like this place much. So we are going to some other place now. Let's go. So we just stopped over for an ice cream here.
I need the ice cream.
It's all dripping. Is it dripping?
Eat fast. As long as she has an ice cream, she's okay. So we just arrived at Pari Mahal. So let me show you around. This place is nice because they say that we can overlook the whole city from here. So let's see. Thankfully, this place is less crowded than the previous place. What's that?
That is a river.
What's that?
A river.
A river. The view is nice.
When
Shikara ride, finally. It's so beautiful out here. The ride and the backdrop. It's something you cannot miss when you're in Srinagar.
when
Now we stopped at a small stall on the lake. So we are having Kashmiri special mutton tikka and Maggi, of course. Here's the delicious mutton tikka with the view. And how can you miss Maggi? take noodles. उसको भी खिला दो noodles. So I'm also having the milk kawa, which is a specialty here, and it smells so good.
When the
Okay, so we are just back at our hotel room. We are done with today. So what we have seen is 2 gardens and the Dal Lake. The Shikara ride was the steal of the day. So this is the backpack we got. Even though it's not a backpacking trip, but with backpack and Ladakh and all of it looks really, sounds really fancy. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Good morning all. So this is our second day in Srinagar. Today we'll be doing Pahalgam, which is 2.5 hours drive from Srinagar. So we're just off to grab some breakfast before we start for Pahalgam. So here's our breakfast. I got some puri and sabzi and some chutney with some coffee. Guys having some bread with butter and jam and little upma. I don't think she'll eat the upma, but she might have the bread. So we just finished our breakfast and we are heading to Pahalgam. So this is the car. Let's go.
when the
So we just stopped by at a small stall on the highway, and here's kawa. This is a very special thing here. It's a almond and some kind of nuts and lot of spices kind of tea. We are having this tea and Kaya is sleeping. She woke up really early today. She woke up around 4:30. I don't know why. Now she is asleep, but we may not be able to sleep. Life as parents.
when the
Look at this gorgeous view. This is called the Leader River and it's so beautiful.
where was I? Where was I?
We just reached Pahalgam and we are going on a pony. Look at him. So cute. Kaya, look here. Look here, Kaya.
When the
Here are our horses.
Ada, tell me, is it fun, Kaya?
Yes,
What you doing?
I am driving out. When the
Oh! What is in your head, Kaya? Kaya, what is in your head?
when the
Okay, so it's day 3 in Srinagar. So today we plan to head out for Kargil. So on the way we'll be seeing a little more of Kashmir. Stay tuned and let's go.
when the
So we reached Sonmarg and we are at this place where we have to trek up the hills. It's a valley kind of thing. So there's also the glacier there. The glacier is there. If you can see in this car, she's loving the valley. So we'll walk up now.
when the
Come, let's find a pony.
This horse.
See, we found the ponies.
And the different huggy.
This ponies or horses at the backdrop of the hill, and the valley is one view. Isn't she beautiful? She's so gorgeous.
When
We're so tired, so we climbed up to half the distance of the point we are supposed to go. Another 50 meters, yeah. So we are going to climb up to that top from here. So this is how you do trekking with your kids. You know, sometimes they need the lap, their tiny legs get tired. So we shift our backs between. There's a tiny baby horsey too. See, Kaya? So we just came down from the valley there, and we'll head for 0 point in 10 minutes or so. We came to a restaurant here to have some Maggie and tea because we were hungry.
Where was I? Where was I? When the spark was heard, but still and the wind was fresh on the hill, and the stars.
So we just stopped over at the side of this road. We crossed the Zozila Pass, which was so scary, and we are still on the way, and the view is amazing.
When the on the hill.
So this is 0 point. So that's the glacier, which is like now melting and all coming down.
Where was I? Where was
We stopped at this place for lunch.
when the
So here's a temple where we have stopped for lunch. So the people who are cooking, they said it'll take some time to cook, so they asked us to go and visit the temple. So we are going to do that. Look at my brave girl. Are you brave?
to my hands.
You made your hands dirty?
When the
Roti. You want roti?
So now we are at Dras at the Kargil War Memorial. You can see at the back there. done visiting the Kargil memorial. So now this is Dras and we'll be leaving in 5 minutes or so for Kargil. We just arrived at our homestay in Kargil and look at this view behind me. It's super duper gorgeous. So beautiful. So let me take you inside. This is the hotel. This is the room they allotted us. It has a open terrace with this. So beautiful. This is the room. I did not expect it to be so fancy. It's kind of fancy for Kargil. So they have a view from here also. So we are going to wake up to this tomorrow. Okay, so this is the bed.
Tomorrow morning we're going to wake up early and get a time lapse of this top here.
The sunrise.
I got a sunset view. I'll also take a sunrise view from here.
Yeah, so I think that's all for today. So it's already 7:30
Yeah.
and we'll have dinner in some time and go off to bed, and then tomorrow morning we'll start for Leh at 7.
Yeah.
See you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. When the